What's up guys, this video is the 6th in our quadratic series where I'll be going over the vertex form. So what is the vertex form? The vertex form is f of x equals a and in parentheses x minus h squared plus k. This is related to the quadratic formula. So let's go over a few things about the vertex form. First, h comma k is the vertex. The vertex is the minimum or the maximum point. H represents horizontal shift, how many spaces right or how many spaces left. K represents vertical shift, how many spaces up or how many spaces down. X equals h is the axis of symmetry, which is a vertical line that divides the parabola into two congruent halves. It always passes through the vertex of the parabola. So we know this is a function because it passes the vertical line test. We'll go over the vertical line test later in this video. So let's go back to the quadratic equation. F of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, so the x coordinate and the vertex h can be found out in the quadratic equation with the formula h equals negative b over 2a. And the y-coordinate for the vertex k can be found out by k equals f of h. H, what you get over here. So if you guys remember in the previous video, we used the quadratic equation f of x equals x squared plus 8x plus 7. Well, we're going to use this to help us figure out h and k, and then we're going to turn this into this. So let's begin with finding h. So negative b would be negative 8 over 2, and a would be 1, equals negative 8 over 2, so h is going to equal negative 4. Now for k equals f of h, and then we're going to do f of h, which is negative 4, equals, and then we're going to plug in negative 4 for x in the entire equation. So negative 4 squared plus 8 negative 4 plus 7. Then let's simplify. So f negative 4 squared is 16, and then positive 8 multiplied by negative 4 is going to get minus 32, and plus 7. And then let's simplify it again, and 16, and then negative 32 plus 7 is going to result with minus 25. And then 16 minus 25 is going to get us with negative 9. So we're going to get h to equal negative 4 and k to equal negative 9. Our vertex is going to be h, which is negative 4, comma k, which is negative 9. Alright, so we're going to turn our quadratic equation, this one, into vertex form. I'm going to do this on new sheet of paper so it looks cleaner and easier to understand. I'm going to keep this on the side so I can reference it whenever I need to, and I'll show you guys whenever I do reference it. Let's write down the vertex form. And let's write down the quadratic equation. So let's write down this equation, f of x equals x squared plus 8x plus 7. Now let's write f of x equals, and we just plug in over here. So a over here is 1, and open parentheses, x minus h, and h is negative 4, squared, plus k, which is negative 9, and now we just have to simplify. So f of x equals, we don't need that 1 because it's not going to make a difference being there. X minus, and that negative makes it plus. So x plus 4 squared, and then that plus and the negative is going to make it minus 9. Now to check this, I can get a graphing calculator and we'll go from. Alright, so I changed up the lighting and everything to make this easier to see. So what we're going to do is go to graph. So we can go click OK. And then we're going to click tab. And then we're going to plug in this equation right here. F of x equals x squared plus 8x plus 7. So we're going to write x squared plus 8x plus 7. And we're going to hit enter. And then it's going to get that graphed. And then we're going to click tab again. And then it's going to come with f2 of x. And then we're going to write this equation down. X plus 4 squared minus 9. And as you see, they both landed at the same place. So that means they are the same equation. Another way I can prove that is by showing you the table. So we're going to click menu. We go down to table. And we're going to click split screen table. And here's a table of f1 of x. And if you click right, we're going to have f1 of x and f2 of x showing. And you can see that they all have the same points in the negative side, and you get lower in the positive side as well. So that means that this equation and this equation are the same. Now, let's get the table out the way. Alright, so on the last page, I wrote over at the top, we know this is a function because it passes the vertical line test. So let's go over what the vertical line test is. So simply what you do is you take something straight like a pen or a ruler, and you just take it and you go across the screen, making sure no 2 points are in one line. So if there is only 1 point for every x coordinate, it means that it passed the vertical line test. Alright, so let's say that this is straight and the graph is like that, and we take our pen and we go across. There are going to be 2 points every time you go across, so that means this failed the vertical line test. Anything that passes the vertical line test is a function. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content. My next video is going to be about graphing to get the solution, and I will see you in the next one.